Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
This is the most quiet our radar's looked in quite some time. Everything that was really hustling and bustling this morning has fizzled out just a little bit, but we're expecting a resurgence of moisture tonight, and Stormcast will paint that picture for you. You'll notice all this streaming up from the southwest, and this is potentially going to be some very heavy rainfall and or snowfall on the east side and then down in Siskiyou County. But by the time we get to tomorrow morning, so this is a little bit past the time of morning commute, but you can kind of extrapolate from this time. It's going to be messy out there. Anywhere where those snow levels, or I guess I should say any area above 2,500 feet, it will be almost exclusively snow by this point. And yeah, that's just going to be a really messy start to the new work week. And then things get very interesting as we go through Monday afternoon into Monday evening and into the overnight hours. Our snow levels are going to drop. I'll show you those snow levels here in a second, but all this in the Rogue Valley, which has been rain up to this point, will start to transition into snow. We'll have a few flurries left over on Tuesday morning, and then it looks like Tuesday, at least relative to today and yesterday, is going to be pretty tame. So as far as Stormcast snowfall totals throughout the rest of, or I guess I should say, over the next 36 hours down towards Mount Shasta City, where we saw a disappointing snow turnout yesterday, we could still have an additional foot of snowfall there, and then in between 4 to 8 inches pretty consistently across the board along Oregon Highway 140, and then up towards Chemult, getting close to those snow levels, or excuse me, those snow totals we're seeing down in, or that we could see down in Siskiyou County. Of course, we'll see some additional snowfall up in the Cascades, and then Mount Ashland could see another foot to another foot and a half. Now, it's worth reiterating over and over again that those are just model projections, so those are subject to change. Now, here is a look, a very crowded look at all of the winter storm warnings we have in place, and really almost every single section of our viewing area above 2,500 feet is under a winter storm warning. This goes until Monday night. And then even for some of the lower elevations, we have this winter weather advisory in place for the southern Oregon Cascades and Siskiyous, then getting on into eastern Lake County, as we could have snow totals, again, not as impressive as those areas where we saw with the winter storm warning, but they could be upwards of 6 to 8 inches. So for tonight, very messy. We'll get that resurgence in moisture, and then as we head into tomorrow, everything is going to start off as rain in the Rogue Valley. We'll have that transition of snow later in the day, but it is going to be just a wet and wintry kind of day tomorrow, very miserable. And then, like I said, the aforementioned snow levels, they are going to plummet throughout the day on Tuesday as we have a cold front passing. Those temperatures drop, the snow levels will follow suit. So that is about the time period in which we're expecting that transition from rain into snow. And we have a lot more where that came from. We have another system coming through Tuesday night into Wednesday, and that is going to bring us ample moisture that can hopefully make a dent in this drought situation that we have going on after a rather disappointing November. So very active weather along the coast over the next 7 days, and that will just trickle down into our inland communities. We have winter storm warnings in place in Siskiyou County. We're expecting another foot of snow down towards Mount Shasta City in the Klamath Basin. Also, winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings in place in elevations above 2,500 feet. And then in the mountains also, we're going to see some pretty good accumulations up towards Chemult, up towards Crater Lake. And then in the Rogue Valley, just keeping things rain for today. We'll see that transition likely tomorrow evening. Then more chances for snow as we head into Wednesday.